Hey everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and I'm here to do my Traveler's Notebook insert for our blog hop that we're doing for Scrapping Wonders. So I am excited about this. I am working on a Traveler's Notebook entitled This is 30, talking all about my adventures of I turned 30 this year in July, and it's every day I write a little tiny story about something that's happened within my day, and I'm really excited to share that and document that in a traveler's notebook. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to fit them all into one notebook, but I am going to try to condense them as much as possible, and then I just might end up with 6, but I'm okay with that. So for this one, I am working with using some of my awesome little border strips that I own, and using some border strips that have been in my stash, and I am trying to get through them. I love them, but I never actually managed to use them in a productive way. But this is going to work. So I'm just making this fun little design here, alternating them, and I really love the way that it turned out. I used some fun different colors and strips, and I just kind of played, and that was really fun. I do end up covering everything else with gesso, so I can do just a little bit of mixed media. And this is actually for my birthday, so on July 15th, and this is my kind of my opening actual layout with journaling and a photo. So I'm titling it Hello 30 because turning 30. And I'm going to add I had a collage that I was wanting to use, but I didn't actually know the design I was going for at first. So I'm just kind of cutting my collage up to see what I think is going to fit where. And I end up using this photo of myself, and I like it. I took it using a Snapchat filter, and I thought it was really soft and pretty. And then I'm going to fussy cut out the word 30. I'm just going to fussy cut that so it looks more like the balloon that it is. And again, like I said, I'm gonna put gesso on everything and do just a tiny bit of mixed media. There was a little bleed through from my opening title page, and so I wanted to make sure that it didn't really stand out looking funny. It looked like it belonged there, so that's why I'm adding gesso. And I'm okay with my results. I'm having some issues with my mixed media. I'm not loving everything that I'm doing with it right now, so that makes it a little bit trickier, but that's okay. I am using some softer colors here. I wanted to kind of make it tone on tone, and then I add just a little bit of pink as well in the end, just so that it blends itself in there. So you see I get it down, I'm watering it down, just kind of spraying it in a few different areas. I'm going to use a small package. I've learned that that's the best way for my most control, is to use the smaller package for the packaging technique there, and just keep rubbing it in. And then I take a wet baby wipe to soak it all up. That is my neat trick. I find that's how I get the best results and what I am most happy with. And so I just kind of repeat myself just a little bit here, and I do another shade of pink, and I believe then I mix to the teal, and I love the way the teal turned out. I think it's really pretty and soft, and it really helped kind of go in with the fact that some of these pattern papers have that mixture of teal and blue and pink, and so I just added all 3 of them so that it would work. My only issue is that you're gonna see I'm gonna go to put my photos back down, and everything wasn't dry, and I put a big old green smudge right in the middle of my face. So thank goodness I had another copy from another collage I was going to use for my front cover, and I just end up using that instead, and it all works out. You can see I also didn't let things dry well enough, so there are a few muddy areas, and that's just me being impatient. If you don't like not that anyone wants a muddy look, but if you really want a crisp difference between your colors, and they're not watercolors so they won't reactivate, you just let it dry longer. Make sure that everything's dry before you add anything more, and you won't have that issue. I actually don't really mind it where it's really muddy. My journaling is going where those stitch lines are, and my photo goes up where it's really muddy up at that top right, so I wasn't too worried about it there. And I think, is that it with my mixed media? I didn't realize how much mixed media I did on this. I thought I'd only done 2 colors, but I guess maybe I did a few more than that. And then I'm just going to put my layout back together, and it was actually quite fast once I figured out exactly what I wanted to do. I'm going to just border my photo with this teal just so that it has just a little bit more to work with, and this is where I go to do it. So it's good right now, you can see that it works, and then I went to tape it down, and then bam, there's a green smudge right smack dab in the middle of my face. It was so funny, I was so mad at myself. And I am using another 30 to kind of help with my title, and I'm just trying to see what else I think is going to go fit where, and I just kind of played around. So pretty basic, you guys, nothing too much to this one. I am still trying to learn how to kind of do more scrapbooking in my traveler's notebooks rather than just playing with some random mixed media. And so this was kind of my first adventure with that. But stay tuned, because you're going to see a lot more in this in this traveler's notebook and my adventures of being 30. So I hope you'll enjoy that, and make sure to keep on hopping and checking out everyone else's videos for this hop today. And I hope you enjoy and have just a great day. I'll see everyone really soon. Bye.